What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Smallville. Today we are here with Season 3, Episode 2, entitled Phoenix. Jonathan now has powers, Clark's evil, we gotta take him down. That's probably what the majority of this episode is gonna be, maybe? Or maybe it's gonna be like the first 5 minutes and then the rest of the episode, Clark is like, hey guys, I'm back. You know, I don't know. But there's only one way to find out. So subscribe and let's get into Episode 2 right now. Jeez. Holy crap. How is this gonna get explained? Bro, we're just destroying Luthor Corp property?
You don't realize how dangerous you are when you're wearing that ring. It's not the ring. I was born that way. You just can't accept it.
All right, Jonathan, you're gonna have to knock some sense into him. Oh, maneuvering. Okay. Let's go. Nice. There's no security cameras or anything, though? I don't know about that. But that's not the point of this, so let's not even think about it right now, right? I'm Batman.
If I could raise a son that could kill, then kill.
Oh. Well, then there we go. Oh, and that was, what, Jonathan's powers going away? Oh? What? Why did it go away now? Okay, so Clark decided to break the ring there while on Red K. And then the logo and all that was burned onto him, like, went away. So I'm guessing because he made the decision to go back to normal, that got rid of that because now he knows who he's meant to be, I guess? I don't know about that, though, because I felt like he was pretty confident in who he was before he got branded. I don't know. Or maybe this plays into the deal Jonathan made with him. I don't know. Only time will tell.
Clark.
Mom.
Oh, Clark.
Mom. I'm so sorry, Mom. For everything. For the baby.
We never blamed you.
Jonathan's back there like, well...
Oh my God. What happened?
Whatever Jarrell did to him must have been too much for his body to handle.
The
Jarrell?
important thing is that Clark is back home with us now.
I am kind of curious, like, what deal did he make with Jarrell? I'm concerned about that.
Abraham threw Isaac on the pyre to prove his faith to God.
No way!
Here's your excuse.
Yes.
Lex, why would I murder my own flesh and blood? Son,
What the hell did you do with Helen?
she's living very comfortably in your mansion. Why don't you ask her?
And being Kal-El, I could just do whatever I wanted. It was like this huge weight had been lifted off me.
Oh yeah, where's all the money you stole and all that? We should probably do something to get rid of all of that evidence, and I don't know. I feel like things are gonna come back to Smallville because of it, right? Like Morgan Edge.
This guy Morgan Edge hired me to steal it.
Here we are.
Clark, you gotta take this thing back.
Dad, I stole it from Lionel Luthor.
We better find out exactly what it is we're dealing with.
So because it's Lionel, now we have to figure out what it is. We should still probably just take it back. Oh, what is it?
That's my blood, isn't it?
Oh, shoot. Oh, cool. That was a cool
It's your
visual.
blood.
Do you think Lionel knows?
Helen told me she never labeled it before somebody stole it from her office.
Why would Lionel want my blood?
Doesn't matter now.
I don't know if that was a... Couldn't it still be collected that way? If it's like splattered all over the wall over there? I don't know. I feel like there was a better way to dispose of it.
After everything you said before you left, did you even miss me?
Ooh. Well,
I missed you every second.
that may or may not be true.
Lon, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna stay.
Well, when you decide, let me know.
Lana, maybe scoot a little bit to the right. Like you're a little too much still in the doorway. That's funny. Okay, here we go. It's funny, Clark and everything related to Clark was the most interesting thing last episode, but this stuff with Lex is what I'm really here for right now. Let's go.
Home sweet home.
Lex.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Trust me, I've done that already.
I'm so sorry, Lex. I shouldn't have lied to everyone.
So why did you?
Okay, let's see it.
Lex! I realized you drank a whole glass of champagne and I only had a sip. Must have been drugged.
That's...
The plane was going down and I panicked. Your survival instincts kick in.
She's trying to manipulate you, Lex. I mean, we all know you aren't that easily manipulated, so don't be. I am kind of curious, though, what actually happened, though.
I must admit, this is the last place I expected you to show up.
I don't think you heard me.
Yes.
The package is gone. Luther doesn't know who took it, so forget about it. Take your hands off of him right now. I don't want to see you in Smallville again. Ever.
I'm glad Clark decided to put the tough guy act on there, but what are you gonna do? He's gonna come back. I feel like Morgan Edge has to die at this point or get his mind erased. I don't really know how else we resolve this.
That didn't take long.
I thought I'd leave for a while. Give you some space to think things over.
Hey, I've had more than enough space the last few months. I'd rather share it with someone.
You know your father will never leave us alone.
Don't worry. I have a feeling he won't be interfering in our lives anymore.
I'm confused on where that is leading. He's definitely playing her, though. I just don't know. I don't know. I can't read him.
Mom.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Clark. Son. Don't do anything. It's okay.
I know you're quick, but you can't get to both of them at the same time.
That sucks. He's right. Oh, he's actually giving them what they want. Oh, I thought he was doing some kind of switcheroo thing or something. No. He's straight up giving them what they want.
What the hell is this?
It's what you're looking for.
Better be.
I feel like we're getting written into a hole here, though, because how do we explain the, like, how do we not explain, how do we not tell Lionel? I don't know, man. How do we keep Clark's secret? I don't know how this is gonna play out.
Please leave her out of this.
What? What? Whoa! Really? Pick it up, Lana. 2 pumps in the chest. Go. Come on. Light him up. Do it. Oh. What? Oh, God. Lana just caught a body. What the frick? Lana just killed someone on accident? That's funny. They're in a plane again?
You're not drinking?
Oh, he's gonna kill her.
You know what the most twisted part of all this is? It's the reason you didn't get a bullet in your head that day. It's because I really did fall in love with you.
Oh, she didn't even shoot the gun? What an idiot. Oh, it actually has bullets in it. Oh my God. Oh, the door's open. What? Wait, did she just escape? No. I'm kind of confused on what just happened, but we'll see. Oh, okay, Clark. Yeah, you gotta get out of here. I mean, Morgan Edge still knows, though. He can still tell him. So I don't really know. What are we gonna do? Oh, time to get out of there. To be fair, if Clark gets out of there and reveals that nothing is in the truck, he'll kill Morgan Edge. Well, we're killing the driver. Most likely.
You set me up. You set me up! I don't know what happened. You set me up!
Morgan Edge is gonna die here. Yep. That doesn't necessarily mean he's dead. I don't think Morgan Edge is dead. He got hit, but he's not dead.
That was a Machiavellian maneuver worthy of a Luthor.
If I was anybody else's son, I would have died on that island. All the tests you put me through made me a survivor. If I can keep my pride in check, I know there's more to learn from you.
No, what's he playing at?
I was hoping your offer still stands to run Luthor Corp together.
I don't want you making a hasty decision, Lex. You've just been through an incredibly traumatic ordeal.
No. I've learned to trust my instincts.
Good to have you back.
No, there's more to this. Lex is manipulating him in some way. I don't know how, but he is. Of course. I saved the farm for you.
You bought our farm?
I put your names in the deed.
We can't accept this.
There's nothing to accept but my gratitude.
We will find a way to pay you back.
I'm not worried about that, Mr. Kent. If it's not too presumptuous, I hope you just consider me part of the family.
Funny. I had a feeling that was gonna be the case. I mean, we're not having them move, you know? It's too expensive to change sets, but yeah. Okay, wait, what was the explanation to Lana? Surely Lana was like, what happened here? Also, I accidentally just killed that guy, like... Surely we explained to her in some way, but how?
Clark, I know there are things about you that you try to shield me from. But you don't have to protect me anymore.
I wanted this so much, and all last year I tried so hard to be the right guy for you.
Clark, you never had to try.
Yeah. He did just say he tried to be the right person for you when he could have just been himself, I guess. So that was season 3, episode 2, Phoenix. Good episode still. I liked Exile more than this episode, but I will say, and I'm not gonna do this for every episode, but just comparing this episode to the second episode of season 2, I think I like this one more. That one was fun because we got laser eyes and stuff, but no, this was a better episode story-wise. It wasn't a filler. It moved the plot along. This was it was a direct continuation of episode 1. Let's start at the beginning. Jonathan versus Clark was fine. I think it was well done. It was a good fight scene. I do think there's some things that don't make a lot of sense there, like security cameras should have picked up the fight. So I don't know how that didn't happen. Obviously, we're never going to touch on that probably ever again or at all. They didn't touch on it at all. So that bugs me a little bit. I think that should have come into play, or maybe the writers should have thought about that. Like, Luthor Corp has security cameras. They probably will look at the security cameras. When they find out all this damage has been done, what caused it? Let's look at the security cameras, huh? Unless they took out the security cameras, and in that case, maybe I missed that, but I don't think they did. So that's a little bit of a what the heck, guys. How do we explain that? But in terms of the way Clark was defeated, I like that Clark made the decision to break the ring. I think that was good. Because the previous 2 times Clark has been on Red K, the first time we broke the ring for him, and the second time it just fell out of his pocket. So this time for him to make the decision to do it, I think makes the most sense. Especially when he was constantly putting it back on him while in Metropolis. Because the logo thing would burn it off of him, and then he would instantly put it back on. So it's good that he made the decision to take it off or to break it. So I think that was good. I don't understand the logo being disintegrated or whatever, like it burned away off of him. I don't understand that. They didn't explain that ever. I think they will down the line, but I was kind of expecting an explanation this episode since it just happened. But they didn't really give any explanation, and they left it open on what the deal was. The deal that Jonathan made with Jor-El. We don't know that. I guess we'll figure that out at some point. I hope they don't wait until the end of the season to tell us that. That seems like a weird thing to draw out for a long time. My guess is Jonathan is like, I think his days are numbered. That would be my guess. Even though I'm gonna be honest, if that is what happened, I don't like it. Because he was in Metropolis. Like we could have figured out another way to stop him. Kryptonite maybe, I don't know, something. But to give up your life for just to bring him back, I don't like it. I don't like that. That would be very stupid, I think, if that is what happened. But only time will tell. Don't spoil it in the comments. You know, I don't want to know. Not until the show reveals it to me. Which hopefully they reveal something else. But yeah. The whole Clark and Lana thing was fine. I think it played out the way it needed to play out. And Clark being like, you know, we need to just not be together. I think that makes sense. I think that's fine. Morgan Edge, I thought that all played out pretty good too. It kept me guessing on like, how are we going to get away with this and not let Lionel know? And I think blowing up the truck, making it seem like, obviously this probably wasn't Clark's plan, but making it appear like that was Morgan Edge's plan, was to kill Lionel. That's well done, because now Lionel won't be suspicious of who was in the truck, because now he thinks no one was in the truck. He thinks that was an attempt on his life by Morgan Edge, who is now dead. There's no way he's dead. He got shot in like the arm or something and then fell into the river. Even though I think for the show and the story, it'd probably be best he's dead. But I don't think he is, because no, that's not a death. I don't think so. I don't know how Clark managed to end up in the water though. Did the explosion blow him over into the water? I guess, apparently. So yeah, I guess now kind of wrapping up the stuff with Lex. Lex buying the farm, I'm going in backwards order here. Lex buying the farm makes sense. I knew that was going to happen. We're not changing sets, so that made sense to me. And then in terms of the scene with Lex and Lionel at the end, I think Lex is playing him. I think there's more to the story and Lex is getting answers. I think that's what it is. Also, that just gives Lex more power that he can then use against Lionel. Because I think Lex maybe knows more than we do as the audience. Also with Helen, I kind of hope she's alive just because I think that could be interesting. No, maybe not actually. Because if she is alive, then and her coming back would be the same thing as like Lex coming back this episode. So I don't know if I want that actually. I'm also a little unsatisfied with how that ended. It was very confusing when Lex goes into the cockpit and takes over flying the plane, and then what, she just jumped out the door or whatever? I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that either. I felt like it was building up to something really epic, and then it just ended abruptly. So I don't know how I feel about that either. You know, at the end of Scream, when the Ghostface he takes the mask off, and you have this whole, aha, I did this because of this, and the big reveal. I wanted that, and we didn't really get that. So I don't know, but overall, it was a fine episode. Still, we're off to a better start than season 2. I think the show is improved so far. We gotta see if it keeps going like this, but I'm hopeful that it does. So what do you guys think of the episode though? Let me know in the comments below. Do me a favor if you haven't already, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I'm dropping a new episode of Smallville. Also, feel free to go check out the Patreon page, linked in the description below. Over there, you can watch the entire episode with me from the beginning all the way to the end, where you sync up your own copy of the episode. And if you do become a patron, you get shouted out at the end of every single video. So shouting out the patrons, we have Everton V and Stan. Thank you guys so much for being patrons, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. That's a wrap. Woo!
I am on break. I'm gonna live like a king by doing my thing. Hey, I am on break. I'm gonna live life free. I'm gonna do it like me. Yeah, I am on break. No, this is not fake. I'm just chilling on break.